What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking all about gold and silver, more specifically silver, but first we're going to be talking about some theories, some philosophies as to whether gold and silver could be that next millennial Bitcoin bubble like we saw in 2017 with Bitcoin. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys a quick little story about one of my friends who is actually a bullion dealer and the crazy premiums that people are now paying for physical gold and silver bullion. Then after that, we're going to be comparing some of the top quality mining stocks, how they perform, small cap, large cap, where the money's going right now. And then at the end of this video, as requested, I will be taking a look at three, I guess you could say relatively cheaper silver mining stocks as we try to find those undervalued companies and consistently provide you guys with a constant steady flow of new and exciting companies. So guys, that's it for the intro. Let's get straight into this video. The last thing I wanted to say was, unfortunately, I was so sad. I shot this video midweek just as silver was breaking out, and sometimes my SD card gets full, so I deleted this DSLR footage. So I had to reshoot the intro, but for the video, you're not going to get that little circle with me in it, unfortunately. But I thought it was good enough content that I should still put it out. So if you could kindly just smash that like button, that's the only thing I ask for you guys. Smash that like button for me, as I was pretty frustrated and sad to find out that I had in fact deleted that footage in order to make room for our daily videos. So other than that, if you are in fact a new viewer to the channel, but you appreciate daily updates, you want a constant flow of new and exciting companies, and you want to stay up to date on the gold and silver markets, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and the bell for notifications, guys. And unfortunately, I'm going to leave you guys right now, but we're going to get straight into the screen recorded footage. You're still going to get the quality sound. You're just not going to get my face, which you guys probably don't care that much about anyways. So let's get straight into the video. The first thing we're going to lead with is the fact that, gold and silver have just had a crazy run, but this is something that we saw coming for a long time. We've been predicting it. I've been a long-term gold and silver bull, and I'm really happy to see your interest now in this commodity. But at the same time, it's almost like people just go to where the money's going, and right now the money is definitely going into gold and silver, which is why, it's a really interesting time because the millennials tend to chase that next hot trend, and we can't argue, the gains, there have been ridiculous returns in the gold and silver sector without millennial money. So imagine millennial money flows in like it's flowing into Tesla and all of those other stocks. It's just a crazy time. So big shout out to Kino for making this video. Check it out if you get a chance. Is gold and silver the next Bitcoin for millennials? This could be revolutionary, and this is what I really do feel like could drive gold and silver to all-time highs that we've never seen before. So what the gold sector needed for years is generalist interest in the space, and one demographic in particular that has shied away from the sector is now showing unprecedented interest. So this is what we've been waiting for, and this could be something big coming. So young people today understand that there is a risk in calling something money can create at will at no cost. That's completely different than anything we've seen before. So governments can just keep on printing money, and we're seeing it happen right now. So this was what was very interesting. The number of users on Robinhood trading the SPDR Gold Shares ETF has climbed from 6,000 a year ago to 26,000 in July of 2020. The Bitcoin craze, obviously very popular with young people, had a huge run up in 2017 and caught their attention. And now along comes Robinhood that makes it free for anybody, including young people, to trade in other things. All these people, they get that there's something wrong with paper money, and they get that trading can make you a lot of money, and they're looking for the next Bitcoin 2017. So this is a very interesting philosophy. And as those numbers continue to increase, gold and silver, the interest in gold and silver continues to increase. We're seeing this happen in these mining stocks, and it's really exciting to see. And to be honest, guys, this has been a long-term goal of my channel, is actually to show the millennials the value in these stocks and in these companies and precious metals in general. So we're seeing a breakout, but it's going to be interesting to see how crazy this gets. So as you guys know, on Tuesday, gold and silver bulls stepped on the gas. Prices hit multi-year highs. So silver hit 6-year highs, gold hit fresh 9-year highs, on track to hit all-time highs. We hit about 1840, 1850, but this video will be released on the weekend, so we'll see where the market closes at. Last but not least, before we dive into the comparison and the three companies, a knockout 1-2 combination, a weak dollar, and buying more gold and silver higher. So I just wanted to say what's driving the market. The precious metal scored dynamic gains today as a 1-2 punch knocked out many short sellers. This knockout is the net result of two primary ingredients: extreme dollar weakness and aggressive buying by traders and market participants. The price moves in both gold and silver took those precious metals to levels not seen in 9 years in the case of gold and 6 years in the case of silver. So there's undoubtedly a tremendous amount of interest in gold and silver, and I'm finding there's more of an interest in silver, specifically because, I think that millennials can relate silver more to, the things that they love to invest into, like renewable energy, electric vehicle companies like Tesla, and even electronics. Silver is a big industrial metal when it comes to electronics, electric vehicles, and all those types of industries. Solar industry, for example. So if you look at my channel, some of the best videos on my channel so far are silver videos. Top 3 small cap silver stocks. Will silver hit $100? And will we see $100 silver with Keith Neumeyer? So if you're looking for more silver videos, just search Departures Capital Silver. But now we're going to get into the actual price. And we're seeing liftoff here, guys. We're seeing another dramatic move. And this is just Tuesday night, but we are seeing silver up another 4.88% to 2261. So I didn't even realize that was 22. I thought that was 21. So we're witnessing history, guys. Anyways, we'll see where it closes on the week. I did want to compare a couple companies. The comparison company here in the candlesticks is Pan American Silver, and we're going to compare the performance over the last 3 years, 1 year, and 1 month of some of these companies, and just talk about why they performed or didn't perform. So in terms of the 3-year performance, the stock that performed the worst is Arcana, and they are an exploration stage company, so that totally makes sense why. Up 212%. Impact Silver, which is the most tied to silver. 90% of their revenues come from silver, and as silver has skyrocketed, it has doubled in the past couple weeks. So it's been pretty crazy. Fast forwarding to 1 year, we can see that Arcana is one of the top performing stocks, just as more capital in the last year has flown into the small cap sector. We are still seeing Impact Silver be the #1 performing stock of the bunch. Now, in terms of the #1 performing stock over the last month, that is Endeavor Silver. And, I really think that it's for the reason being, we just made a video, by the way, including Endeavor Silver and what they do. But Endeavor Silver has a fairly high all-in sustained cost, which means it costs them just over $21 per ounce to get that silver out of the ground. But as we creep closer to that and now finally blow through that $21 AISC for Endeavor Silver, now the company is set to profit, and the stock was beaten down for so long due to their high AISC. This is a list of some very interesting companies to take a look at. We got First Majestic, Fortuna Silver Mines, Wheaton Precious Metals, Arcana, Impact Silver, and Endeavor Silver. But I just wanted to bring this up to show you guys how the large caps versus the small caps have actually performed. What's performed better over the past couple years, what's performed better over the past couple months. And as we can see, over the last year, for the most part, we could say that the mid to large cap miners have performed better. Just as the prices started to creep up, they're already producing and they're able to, in fact, make money. But now, what's going to happen is if silver keeps on running, a lot of investors are looking to the small cap sector to make those big returns, those 1, 2, 3, 5x returns, if silver does, in fact, start to go straight up. So many things to take into consideration, but I do think with silver heating up, finally breaking out, there's tons of returns to be made in the small cap sector. So it's one very interesting space to take a look at, and we will be doing more coverage on that. I have a quick message from my friend who's a bullion dealer. So I asked him, how much are people paying over spot? Because we know that we can't just buy it for spot. So he said, for wholesalers, it starts between $4 to $5 above spot per ounce. Retail generic starts around $6.50 per ounce. We sell $8 over as our cheapest price. Maple Leafs are generally selling for $8 to $9 over. Seems that people are more willing to pay the premiums on gold rather than silver. So he was talking about gold in that first couple sentences. For silver, if you can find anything below $33 Canadian right now, it would be considered a deal. Physical silver and gold is in high demand right now, as we can see. Now, before we dive into these top 3 stocks, guys, I wanted to mention we do have our private group, $10 a month or $100 per year. If you want to learn more about gold and silver investing, you want to know every single gold and silver stock I buy or sell, aka my trades, it's all in the private group. Like I said, $10 a month or $100 per year. And you can see every single stock I own in the public portfolio. We also do a weekly private video for the group, talking about my strategy, talking about the new and exciting companies that we're working with in the gold and silver sector. any new clients, along with some thorough reports that I have been making. One report I will be releasing, or it could potentially already be in the group by the time this video is released, is a document that teaches us, what to look for in a silver mining company, how to value a silver mining company, and some of the most important things to look out for. So as the group grows and I continue to put tons of emphasis on the gold and silver space, it's just an exciting time. There's a lot to learn, and I'm excited to bring this content to you guys. So for July, you can see everything I've posted, quite a lot of content, and we're only 2/3 through the month. So check it out, guys. That's the only thing I ask. Let's dive into these 3 companies. So alrighty, guys, so the first silver mining company that we're taking a look at, and this is in fact traded on the NYSE. So for any of my Americans who are concerned about the private group, it focuses on North American companies with a strong emphasis on American stocks as well. So don't worry, I am Canadian, but you won't be left out. So Hecla Mining, $2.62 billion market cap. So this is no small company. 52-week range of $1.38 to $5.26. And if we pull up the longer term charts in the grand scheme of things, I'm trying to find those stocks that aren't at multi-year highs. So trading at $4.98, this stock has been much higher in the past, although, as investors, we shouldn't just look at the past as a reason to buy stock. There's many things that go into an investment decision. Always do your own research and due diligence. This video is not financial advice. So with operating North American mines, a number of exploration properties and pre-development projects, a natural revenue hedge through the production of both precious metals and base metals, and its status as a growing gold producer, Hecla Mining is the largest primary silver producer in the US, with the oldest NYSE listed precious metal mining company in North America. So very interesting company to take a look at. And let's just quickly go through the investor presentation. In the private group, I'll go a little bit more in depth for you guys, but just trying to offer some interesting stocks to look at here. So Hecla has a low cost, long mine life, mining in the best jurisdictions. And that is something to take into account, because if you're looking for exposure to North America, specifically America and Canada, Hecla Mining is definitely one to take a look at. So largest primary silver producer in the US, 5th largest Quebec gold producer, Alaska, Quebec, Idaho, Nevada, and Durango, Mexico. Key mine lives are long and based on $14.50 silver and $1,300 gold. Mines are low cost, low capital, high margin, cash flow generating. So that is something that I really like about this company. You can see all their mines there. $215 million in cash by the looks of it. Reserves are growing. So when it comes to silver reserves, 212 million ounces at $14.50 per ounce silver. Gold reserves are growing as well to 2.7 million ounces at $1,300 gold. Pretty fantastic. 129-year record for silver, record gold in 2018. Revenue by operation. So here we can see the breakdown in terms of geography, very diversified, and in terms of location as well. So Hecla is also very diversified, which I like. Look at this company, the more and more there is to like, especially, with their valuation as well. So like I said, for all my private group members, I will take a deeper dive into this company, especially their financials, but definitely one stock to put on your watch list. Moving on to the second company is Bear Creek Mining. So Bear Creek Mining, much smaller market cap company, $383 million market cap, with a 52-week range of 75 cents to 363. We're currently at 342, so we're really close to those 52-week highs, although we have seen the stock much higher in the past, almost $10 per share, much higher in the past. 2 instances in 2011, of course, with the silver rush, and in 2006, we did in fact surpass $10 per share. So if the silver bull market gets out of hand, like something that happened with Bitcoin, these stocks could in fact still triple from these prices. So let's see what Bear Creek Mining is all about. Developing the Corani silver lead zinc project responsibly and respectfully. So this is in Peru. Bear Creek Mining is a leading Peru-focused silver exploration and development company. Our wholly owned Corani silver, lead, and zinc deposit is one of the largest fully permitted silver deposits in the world and is highlighted by its substantial base metals credits, location in a mining-friendly jurisdiction, and overwhelming community support. Let's take a look and see what their asset is. So Corani has sizable proven and probable resources that will support average annual payable metal production of 9.6 million ounces of silver, 98 million pounds of lead, and 69 million pounds of zinc over a 15-year mine life. So that's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at their corporate presentation now. We know the bullish case for silver. We just went over that. Our enterprise value is lowest among our peers and offers significant upside, which I got to agree with. Enterprise value versus their peers. So I do in fact think that, this one does still look undervalued. That's why I'm talking about it. You guys requested me to talk about, 3 stocks that are relatively cheap compared to some of their peers. Well, hope I found one. So one very interesting piece of data from their 2019 report was $4.55 AISC and $1.36 years 1 to 3. So average annual production 9.6 million ounces for the length of the mine, and that's for 15 years. Payback period is only 2.4 years, and the initial capital of 579 million. So silver keeps on running. This company is in a pretty good position. Corani's net present value changes approximately 113 million for every $1 move in the silver price, with proportional changes in lead and zinc prices. So take that into account and really think about that. Silver price at $10 required to drive Corani's net present value to zero. We're going to talk about their mineral reserves, their production, and then that's going to be it. And we're going to move on to the next company. So in terms of proven and probable, millions of ounces, 225 million ounces, 2,746 million pounds of lead, and 1,800 million pounds of zinc. So 225 million ounces of silver, proven and probable. And then when, of course, we talk inferred, 48 million ounces of silver, and then measured and indicated 87 million ounces. So for the most part, what we really care about is the production of silver. So 16.3 million ounces expected for the first 1 to 3 years, and then 144 million ounces mined for the life of the mine, which leaves us at 9.6 million ounces per year. So very interesting company to take a look at. We're not going to dive too much more into the details, but that's what caught my eye for this company. Like I said, I will be going in depth more later, but this video is already over 20 minutes long. So the third and final company, Alexco Resource, $397 million market cap, 52-week range is 72 cents to $3.46, currently trading for $2.93. So it looks like, the stock's obviously starting to break out, very close to 52-week highs. But this stock has in fact been almost $10 just there in 2011. So if this is another silver bull market that we're seeing unfold, and if it's bigger than 2011 and it lasts longer than 2011, because I really don't see, we've stimulated so much already. The only way we're going to get out of this whole economic downturn is stimulus. I don't see why silver is not at least going to make all-time highs, which would mean over $50 per ounce. So then in turn, the miners should go up more than what they did in the past as well, should make fresh highs, fresh all-time highs. So this little run could just be the beginning. Now that's just my opinion. So Alexco Resource Corp is a primary silver company that provides exceptional exposure to leverage to silver in one of the safest mining jurisdictions in the world. Alexco owns the majority and most prospective part of the Kino Hill Silver District located in the Yukon Territory, Canada. Let's talk about their asset. Having produced historically more than 214 million ounces, the Kino Hill is located within the traditional territory of the First Nation Nacho Nayak Dun highest grade silver district. In June 2020, following the receipt of the amended and renewed draft WUL from the Yukon Water Board, Alexco made a decision to advance Kino Hill to production. The company is a proven explorer, developer, and mine operator and is fully financed for production. So exciting times ahead. This couldn't be a better time to talk about this company. Kino Hill Silver District, Canada's only primary silver operation on stream, Q4 2020. Distinct scale pure play silver asset with leverage, uniquely positioned high-grade primary silver asset in a geopolitically safe jurisdiction. So if you're looking for exposure to the silver price, looking to capitalize on this crazy move in silver, this could be another great stock to take a look at. So let's talk about their resource estimate. 74 million plus ounces indicated, including 30.5 million ounces probable mineral reserves, 24 million ounces inferred. Let's take a look at their production estimates. So for the first, 3 to 4 years, it's looking like the production of silver is going to be increasing, and they're also making lead and zinc by the looks of it. But in terms of silver, length of mine, 27.2 million ounces payable. So for the first 4 years, the production is going to increase anywhere from 3.5 all the way up to about 4.5 million ounces, and then steadily decline. So perfect timing for this bull market. Let's take a look at their AISC per produced ounce. So with an AISC of $12.06, it's fair to say that, they're already going to be making tons of money this year. So take a look at the market cap, take a look at, everything they got going on. It's in a safe mining jurisdiction, mining for $12 all-in sustained cost per ounce, silver sitting at 22 US per ounce. So yet again, another exciting company to take a look at. This is a very exciting time, guys. And I'll be making tons more videos on silver, so feel free to drop those comments below. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I'm back, but I can only shoot the intro and the outro. So let me know what you think in the comments. Drop those comments. Let me know what you think about the companies or the price of silver. I'm out of here. Hope you guys have a happy weekend. Always remember to purchase capital. It's for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.